morning students, welcome back to our class. This is 7th standard maths term 1 chapter 5 geometry. In this class you are going to learn about theoretical geometry as well as practical geometry. In theoretical geometry you are going to learn about pair of angles formed intersecting lines and then transversal. In practical geometry you are going to draw angle bisector, perpendicular bisector, special angles without using protractor. Now you see just one recap. Line. A line extends along with both directions without any end, represented by AB double side arrow mark. This arrow mark is indicated by having no ends. Okay, having no ends. A line extends along both directions without any end. Sometimes small letters like L, M, N and so on are used to denote lines. Okay, line means it's both directions without any end. It is represented by AB double side arrow mark. Okay, next one, line segment. Line segment has two endpoints represented by AB bar. Two endpoints here having no arrow mark, so that is having two endpoints. Okay, line segment has two endpoints. The line segment AB is represented by AB bar. Okay, AB is represented by AB bar. Next one, a ray. A ray is a line that starts from a point A. A ray is a line, it starts from a point A, extends without any end. Without any end. So end illa. Okay, ray having one end point, it's having no, ray having one starting point but having no ending point. Okay, a ray is a line that starts from a point A and extends without any end in a particular direction passing through B, which is denoted by AB one side arrow mark. Okay, next one, parallel lines. Two lines M and N are parallel, never intersect each other, represented by M parallel N. Okay, two lines M and N are parallel, never intersect each other. Intersect means two line crossing. Okay, two line crossing is called intersecting. So this is called intersecting point. Okay, intersecting point. So two lines having one common point, it is called intersecting line. Okay, but here parallel lines never intersect each other. Okay, one great example for parallel lines in a railway track. Okay, it is having never intersect each other. Okay, next one, intersecting lines. Just now what I told that intersecting lines. Okay, listen that two lines have a common point, then they are called intersecting lines. Two lines having a common point. Okay, it is called intersecting lines. When two lines have a common point, then they are called intersecting lines, and that point is called the point of intersection of the given two lines. Okay, next one, collinear points and non-collinear points. Collinear points, listen that three or more points lie on a same line, then they are called collinear. Sorry, this is Y. Okay, then they are called collinear. See that carefully. One line. Okay, this place is A, this place is B, this place is C, lie on a same line. Two or three points lie on a same line, it's called collinear points. Otherwise they are called non-collinear. So this place is D, that is non-collinear points. Okay, one example, collinear, lie on a same line, A, P, Q, B, lie on a same line. So that is called collinear points. Here it's not lie on a same line, this is different points are there, so that is called non-collinear points. Do you understand, students? Next one, angles and the types. Acute angle. Less than 90 degree is called acute angle. See that? This is 90 degree. Right angle. Okay, right angle, this is 90 degree. Straight line is 180 degree. Okay, straight line is 180 degree. This is a right angle, 90 degree. Here form a square shape. So that is a right angle. Straight line is called straight angle. Okay, straight line. This angle is straight angle. Okay. Listen. Less than 90 degree is called acute angle. Already I told that this is 90 degree. Okay. So less than means this angles making lowest angles. Okay. Less than 90 degree is called acute angle. Okay. Next one. This is the one example for acute angle. Okay. Where is making acute angle in this picture? Yes, very good. This is acute angle. Okay. Next one. This is right angle. Exact 90 degree is called right angle. This is 90 degree. Here form a square shape. So that is exact 90 degree. An angle whose measure is exactly 90 degree is called a right angle. Okay. Next one. This is one example for right angle. Here this is right angle. Okay. Next one. Obtuse angle. Greater than 90 degree is called obtuse angle. So this is 90 degree. Already know that. This is 180 degree. Straight line is 180 degree. So greater than 90 degree means this angles. This angles is called obtuse angle. Okay, greater than 90 degree is called obtuse angle. An angle whose measure is greater than 90 degree is called obtuse angle. This is one great example for obtuse angle. Here this is obtuse angle. This one is obtuse angle. Okay. Next one, straight angle. Just now I told that straight line is called straight angle. Here this is 180 degree. Okay, straight line. A angle whose measure is exactly 180 degree is called straight angle. This is an example for straight angle. Steps. This is straight line making a straight angle. Okay. Next one, a reflex angle. Listen that carefully. This is 90 degree, which means right angle. This is 180 degree is straight angle. Okay, reflex angles means greater than 180 degree, less than 360 degree. So whole circle is 360 degree. So greater than 180 degree and less than 360 degree is called a reflex angle. Okay, an angle whose measure is greater than 180 degree and less than 360 is called a reflex angle. Okay, this is an example for reflex angle. So here making greater than 180 degree and less than 360 degree. Okay, next one, overall types of angles. So listen that. First one, acute angle. Acute angle is less than 90 degree. Right angle is exact 90 degree is called right angle. Obtuse angle is greater than 90 degree and less than 180 degree. Right angle is exact 180 degree. Reflex angles is greater than 180 degree and less than 360 degree. So this is right angle. This is straight angle. One right angle is 90 degree. Straight angle is 180 degree. Below 90 degree is called acute angle. Above 90 degree is called obtuse angle. So above 180 and below 360 is right angle. Okay. Do you understand, students? Okay. Next one, angles, complementary angles and supplementary angles. Complementary angles means sum of two angles is 90 degree. So 90 degree is called complementary angle. Supplementary angles means sum of two angles is 180 degree. So 180 degree is called supplementary angle. So 90 degree is called complementary, 180 is called supplementary angle. So complementary angles means two angles are called complementary angles if the sum is 90 degree. So supplementary angles means two angles are called supplementary if the sum is 180 degree. Do you understand, students? So see the diagram. A picture of sliced orange with angles marked it. So listen that is A, this B, this one is C, this one is 0. So see that carefully, listen. Students, please listen carefully. How many angles are marked on the picture? Can you name them, please? Yes, very good. 3 angles are marked on the picture. What are they? Angle AOC, angle AOB, angle BOC. So 3 angles are there. Okay, very good. Which are the angles seen next to each other? Which are the angles seen next to each other? Yes, very good. Angles such as angles AOB, BOC. Angle AOB, BOC. So that is adjacent side. Okay, adjacent angles. Okay. How many vertices are there? Very good. Only one common vertices, that is 0. Good. Next one. How many arms are there? Name them, please. Yes, very good. There are 3 arms. What are they? OA, OB and OC. Okay. So listen that adjacent angles means angle AOB is one angle, BOC is another angle. So both are adjacent angle. Okay. Okay, listen. Pair of angles formed by intersecting line. What is meant by intersecting lines? Already you know that two lines are cross. That is intersecting lines. Okay. So now you see adjacent angle. Two angles which have a common vertex and common arms whose interior do not overlap are called adjacent angles. Listen. Two angles which have a common vertex and common arms. This is two angles. So two angles. Here one angle, here another one angle. Two angles which have a common vertex. So this is a common vertex between two angles. And common arms. This is common arms. Okay, this one is one angle, this is another one angle, this is common arms. Okay, so that is called adjacent angles. Okay, two angles which have a common vertex and a common arms is called adjacent angle. Okay, this is an example for adjacent angle. This one is adjacent angle, here this is adjacent angle. Okay, next one, linear pair. Linear pair means, listen, the resultant angle is a straight line, or straight angle. Then the angles are called supplementary angles. Supplementary angles 180 degree. Already know that supplementary angle is 180 degree. So the adjacent angle that are supplementary led us to a pair of angles that lie on straight line. This pair of angles are called linear pair of angles. Okay, straight line is called a linear pair of angles. Straight line is called a linear pair of angles. Okay, this is also make a adjacent angle. This is adjacent angles. Okay. Now enter to the topic linear pair. Okay, see example 5.1. In figure 5.5, find angle AOC. So அதோட angles, total angle என்ன அப்படின்னு கேட்டிருக்காங்க. ஓகேவா, total angle. So listen that A O C, this is B. Okay, this is 51 degree, this is 46 degree. So asking here angle AOC. ஓகேவா, ஏஓசி தான் என்ன அப்படின்றத கால்குலேட் பண்ணும். ஸோ ஆங்கிள் ஏஓபி ப்ளஸ் பிஓசி. ஸோ இந்த ரெண்டு ஆங்கிளையும் நம்ம என்ன அப்படின்றத ஆட் பண்ணோம்னா டோட்டல் ஆங்கிள் ஏஓசி என்ன அப்படின்றத நம்ம ஃபைண்ட் அவுட் பண்ணலாம். ஓகேங்களா. ஸோ லிசன், ஆங்கிள் AOC equal to angle AOB plus BOC. Okay, already know that AOB is 51 degree, BOC is 46 degree. So 51 plus 46, 6 plus 1 is 7, 5 plus 4 is 9. So 97. Okay, next example 5.2. If angle POQ is 23 degree, angle POR is 62 degree, then find angle QOR. So total degree QOR. So this degree we can find out. So see that PQR is equal to POQ plus QOR, that is adjacent angle. Okay, what is the value of POR? Is 62 degree. So 62 degree equal to POQ is 23 degree plus QOR. We can find out the value angle QOR. This is angle QOR. Okay, so this is a plus 23 degree. Take opposite side, that is minus. So 62 minus 23 is 39 degree. So angle QOR is 39 degree. Okay, so next is some example 5.3. Which of the following pair of adjacent angle will make a linear pair? Already know that linear pair is exact 180 degree is called a linear pair, which means straight line. Okay, so given that 89 degree comma 91 degree, linear pair is 180 degree. Sum of the adjacent angle is, here given that adjacent angle, one angle is 89 degree, another one angle is 91 degree. So add them, 89 plus 91, 9 plus 1 is 10, 0, remaining 1. So 8 plus 9 is 17, 17 plus 1 is 80. So total is 180 degree. Linear pair is 180 degree. So this pair will be a linear pair. Okay, so this is also same method. Homework sums. Next one, example 5.4. Find the missing angle. So C A B C D. Okay, here we can find out the missing angle. Okay, angle ADC is 123 degree. Angle ADC is 123 degree. Angle CDB is, we can find out. So what is the missing angle here? CDB. Okay, already know that angle ADC is equal to angle CDB plus CDA. Straight line is 180 degree, already know that. So angle ADC plus angle CDB, so straight angle is equal to 180 degree. Okay, angle ACD plus angle CDB equal to 180 degree. So angle ADC, what is the given angle? 123. Okay, so ADC is 123. CDB we can find out is equal to 180 degree. So the 123 degree is plus. So take opposite side, it is minus. So 180 minus 123. So here 0. So take one pair of take one. This place is 10. This place is 7. 10 minus 3 is 7. 7 minus 2 is 5. 1 minus 1 will be 0. So what is the angle? 57 degree. So angle CDB is 57 degree. Same thing the second sum, that is homework. Example 5.5. Two angles are in ratio 3:2, which means accurate value is not given. So take 3x and 2x. Okay, wow. Two angles are in the ratio 3:2. Then they are linear pair. Linear pair is 180 degree. Find them. So listen that it is very easy. So let the angles be 3x and 2x. They are linear pair. So the sum is 180. Linear pair, already know that linear pair is sum is 180 degree. So 3x plus 2x equal to 180. Here having both are same variable. So 3 plus 2 is 5. 5x equal to 180 degree. Here 5 and x both are multiplying. So take opposite side, it is divided. So 180 divided by 5. 1 5s are 5. 3 5s are 15. Balance 3. 6 5s are 30. So 36. X equal to 36. So the angles are 3x and 2x. So 3 into 36 is 108. 2 into 36 is 72. Are you understand, students? Okay, good. I think you are all understand. If anybody have doubt, please ask our group. In next class, you was learn about exercise 5.1. Okay. Thank you, students. Take care.